And look, there's Hendry. So everybody meet Hendry. Say hello. That's my boy. My baby. Hendry's mommy's little soldier. He makes sure that everything's okay while I go to the bathroom. Yeah. He protects us. Yeah. He's ever vigilant. And if he could talk, he would sound like Bugs Bunny. Because he has one of the best senses of humor any cat I've ever had. So, hi. So, what do you think? Check this out. Wait. I just had a dinner and I could barely move. It was so full. All old ladies need to have blue hair. I think it's some kind of law. Anyway, so hello. I've gotten a couple of messages on my YouTube saying this used to be a live channel. Well, a lot of shit happened. A lot of ugly shit happened. And but I'm safe now. I'm home. I haven't been back here. We were trying to think, when did I move to Missoula? And it's like, I think it was like 2000, the first part of 2013, I think is when I moved. And excuse me. So the kindest thing, that people can say to me is, "Welcome home. You're back. Where have you been?" I love you. Go to art school. Everybody's like, "Where'd you go?" I should have said like Tibet. No, but Russell Bear made it through the move. He's typing. He's editing. And today is my birthday. My 61st birthday. I know. I'm like, how did that even happen? So I had a wonderful day. Last night, Julie, the people I moved in with, Julie was my hairdresser for like 10 years before I went to Missoula. And when they came to get me, she took like one look at me, and the first chance she got, she goes, "We got to do something about the hair." And I was like, "Yes, we do. We have to do something about that hair." So last night we did something about the hair. And so I got cut. Probably like, I think we said like 4.5 inches got cut off. And just the scraggle, just cutting the scraggle. And if you look, it's like green here, but it's like teal blue back here. And I freaking love it. I think it's awesome. So I will see it without the. Um, let's see. That was Henry. Mystic will be in shortly, I'm sure. And this is the room, the daughters, two of the daughters, when they did their family thing, we're going to go get Barb. Excuse me. The two daughters said, "We love Barb. She can have our room." So I've got a bunk bed, and the cats have commandeered the top bunk. So they are Lord and Lady of all they purvey here. Oh, there he goes. And we moved in with 105 pounds of Buddy. Buddy they said they were told that he was a pit mix. And I said, "Oh, that's an American Bulldog. That's an American Bulldog." Chocolate Lab. I almost said Cocoa Lab mix. He's got the color of a chocolate lab. He's a person in a dog suit. He always knows who's in the most need of buddy energy, and he likes to have his like foot on you. And he's the sweetest, kindest dog, but he doesn't care for the cats, and he wouldn't hurt them, but he does like to scare them. And so we've had a few standoffs, but he keeps them out of the upstairs. And there's plants upstairs that are toxic to cats. So in my opinion, he's saving their lives. I lost a cat to someone putting a poinsettia plant out on her porch, and, I would just soon not have that heartbreak again. So, he can keep doing it for all I care. But they have the whole run of the whole downstairs of the house, and it's huge. It's like, I don't know, maybe 3 times as big as the other place, and it's clean. I have been sick, that's why I haven't been online. Number 1, I always get sick when I move. When I change cities, I always get sick. I just call it cholera. I just get the cholera, and so I expected it because I was already sick as hell. But yeah, it's been a process of detox, uh, getting rid of all the toxins from elsewhere, and recommitting to, a better diet that, you know, doesn't contain all the stuff that's bad for me. And a huge, huge difference of just not living under constant pressure and harassment is wonderful. Um, I'm not going to say anything yet under advisement. I'm not going to say anything yet about everything that happened, but oh, you can believe all details will be revealed um, as soon as all of the background stuff is taken care of. Mystic, come here. Mystic, come see. Come here. Come here. Don't get, oh, don't. The lure. Come here, Mystic. Yes, my kitty. Ah, she just came right to. No, I so grabbed her all the way by. This is Mystic. That she was just a little kitten just a year ago. She's not little now. And they're all grown up. And when I got them, they was falling off. When I got them, they were smaller than Rasselbear. So, yeah. But they stay down here and they stay with me. I mean, if I go out, if you can see out the back, you see some shelves and all that. Um, Arthur's lab is back there, and then outside. And I can go outside when I want to. I don't have to like have somebody with me, and I can go out. And uh, the view here is amazing. You see the entire valley, and mostly being sick, whatever, sitting out on the back deck, just looking at the city, and looking at the Rocky Mountains and being back in Butte. So I got up this morning, and this was on the table. Dicky-doo-doo. And a little balloons, and I got presents. I got uh, uh, Julie's daughter. I'm debating on whether I should say their real name or not. This is the thing. I'll ask their permission before I post this. But her daughter gave me this. It's like a sugar light, but it looks like the stone in my dragon ring. That it's silver, and she was like, "I could have polished it. I didn't want it polished. I like it this way." So there's this. I got a new coffee cup. Because everybody I know in Butte, I've known over 10 years. I'm 13 years clean and sober. Uh, and I moved to Butte like 3 years before that. So that's 16 years I've known most of these people. And so I got a coffee cup to take to meetings because the cool people we have our own cups. And I'm not kidding. It's like a $200 haircut. And oop, so I messed it up. That's good. So I messed it up. What else? What else? There was lots of other stuff. I got cacao, imported cacao from Peru. Um, uh, Cacao for people. If anybody watches this, for people that don't know, cacao is where cocoa comes from, but it's the actual nut itself, and it packs a punch. Uh, what else? This Henry just ran past like he sounds like a pony. Um, I'll think of other stuff as we're going, but mostly with that other bunch, I was advised it's best to just go no contact, none, and that's what I've been doing. So I haven't been on Facebook, and I haven't been here. I've been watching videos like crazy, but I just haven't posted anything. And the other part of that is, there is an issue with bandwidth and Wi-Fi. I'm basically hijacking their phone Wi-Fi right now. I mean, with their permission, but still, it's not a strong signal here for some reason. Just this spot, like this street, it's just not a strong signal unless you want to pay $110, and have Ethernet, and I don't. Um, and like I say, I got sick, and I just kept getting sicker and sick. I get sick, and then I get a little better, then I get sick again, and I get a little better. Well, finally, I think it was last weekend, I went up the stairs, and I got, "Good morning. Am I taking you to urgent care, express care, or to the emergency room?" My eye was infected, this one, and it was blood red like I'd been hit. I mean, that what they call that pica? When it turns really red, like blood red? It was like that, and it was swelled almost shut, and, it was an infection, and, it was just a systemic infection of just living all those years in filth, and so, it getting rid of the stress, doing the purging, um, so I got antibiotics and finally got a decent nebulizer. Um, got I just came home with a whole little bag of goodies, cream for the eye, and uh, a week later, it's like a different person. Uh, let's see. Today, Julie made homemade from scratch chicken Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, and I just made a pig of myself. And then someone else, uh, who I knew through uh, recovery, through AA, made me a cake, and this woman makes cakes. So I have had the pasta, and I keep wanting to call it primavera. It's not. It was fettuccine alfredo and cake, and I swear to God, I feel like I'm gonna explode. It's like, if this feels I said, "All I need is a college football game, and it's Thanksgiving." It's just, um, I'm just uncomfortably full, because, of course, I made a pig of myself. Let's see. We're taking things as they come, with healing up, and feeling better as the priority. Sleep when I need to, or up when I can be. I go riding around. Julie is like cosmic soccer mom, and she's like all over town. She loves to drive, and she's all over town. They have an incredible truck, and I've just been riding along with her. It's, like a Labrador Retriever sitting up front, and uh, so I've been out. I've been doing more shit than I've done in 4 years, and I get tired really easy because it's coming from being motionless to being back out in the world. I started going to meetings and seeing everybody. I mean, I got sober with these people, and it's so great seeing everybody. Uh, and like I say, the most beautiful thing they can say to me is, "Welcome home." And people do say that. But to have someone who grew up here tell you it's your home, that's pretty fucking amazing. And they're not gonna hit you with a hidden okay, I can't say anything, uh, but yeah, no hidden shoes to drop, so, uh, and I am feeling better, and I have been watching a lot of anime and donghua and reading manga, um, making little notes, about projects that I've been unable to do, and then later wouldn't be caught dead doing them, because I knew what the plan was, and so now I can, and I intend to. So it's very nice, it's very different, and I don't know that I really have any other news. Is the other reason why Henry just ran across the floor, and I was propped back on my hands. He ran and made sure that all 4 feet hit that hand. Um, let's see. Um, so behind this, like I say, is Arthur's laboratory. He is an electrical inventor, engineer. You can see his stuff. I'll get the name of what his stuff is. Uh, so that's back there. And then beyond that is a closed in porch that we closed in. And that's where a lot of no, there's stuff in storage, but that's where some of the art will take place, is out there. Because I don't think it'll matter, how cold it is. It won't be warm, but you know, I'm not messing up a really nice house. We're doing charcoals either. It's I've already got people wanting to commission things, and I need some more time first though. Okay. I say I get a new doctor. Yeah, those are the things I've been, I had to do is like get my stuff gone through and cleansed and cleaned up. Hi, Corey. Hey, God, I can't believe you're here. Hello. Thank you. Do you like the hair? Do you like? I'm fucking stoked about the hair, man. Today we were watching Clash of the Titans, and I'm sitting over there in the corner going, "It's green mustache, and I got a blue mustache." So that's fun. I'm not well yet. I'm just better, but it's getting better. Um, oh, and I got a stick, and it's a really cool stick though. It's from their land up on the Continental Divide. And it's got a crystal that he found in it, and he said you could either use it as a wand. I said, "Or just clobber somebody if they come in that back door." You put your eye out, kid. So yeah, there's medicine, and then there's medicine, right? Thank you, thank you, Keith. There you are. I have so many people I have to thank. Uh, and this is awful. I should have written them down. I was sitting upstairs stuffing my face and said, I need to write it down so I don't forget anybody. Totally didn't. Um, but Keith, thank you for helping out and being there when all that shit was hitting the fan. Um, Arthur and Julie. Uh, I told people, there's been 5 times in this life that I've ever asked anybody for help. It's not that I needed help, just that I asked for it. And 3 of those 5 times, Arthur has been who's come forward. And when he said, we were talking on the phone when all the shit was flying and everything, and he said, you've been gone long enough. He said, we've had enough of you not, we're coming to get you. You're coming, we're bringing you home. And nobody's ever said that to me before, ever. And they did. They fucking did. They got in the truck and brought me. And oh, thank you. I'll be back. Don't you worry. I'll be in that Chrome group. Uh, right now, the issue is the Wi-Fi, and um, it's just a really weak signal. It has difficulty getting all the shit that they put on for Facebook, and so Facebook just buffers and buffers and buffers, and it's just how it is. So, for now. Um, because I'm not paying anybody $110 for internet. Are you kidding? I've still got my password for the college. I can go use that. You see me up 10 below zero sitting in a truck tipping away. But and yeah, and I found out that I am an alumni. Um, and I was like, really? It's cool. I'm in their history book that Montana Tech has a book of, like achievements of students, and I'm the only one to ever win the homecoming banner contest 3 years in a row. The only one who ever made the banner, just made it and painted it and then won 3 years in a row. So I got put in the history book for that. I'm like, "Right on, okay, that's slick." "Oh, yes, of course you're an alumni, you're in our book." And I was like, "Book? What book?" So believe it or not, I've been, like, going to meetings, and I haven't been to meetings since I left, dude, and it's been great. I mean, I run into these people, and I love it telling them, "Damn, you got old. What the hell happened?" I was looking like death warmed over. Um, so I can't wait because nobody has seen this hair yet. And I was prissing today. I was prissing. It's so shiny. So I really like it. And we had to think about it for a couple months, and uh, all three of us have chronic illness, so our illnesses doesn't always line up that we're all feeling great on the same day. And so there's that. And then just priorities. And I was told, your priority is to feel better. That's what you do. And there are no hidden fees. You will not be charged money for anything. This is because we love you and we have missed you. My own fucking family has never said that to me, you know. So that's been really good. It took some getting used to, but I can believe these people because I've known them forever. And so going to meetings, and I got presents. I made out like a bandit today. Um, I got a coffee cup to take to meetings. Oh, this is my haunted coffee cup. We went, in my haunted table. The old hospital here in town. Everyone talks about the old hospital in Butte. And it was the hospital. So 150 miners get blown up. This literally happened here. They all get triaged at the old hospital, and they didn't all make it, and it's a very active space. And it fell into disrepair, et cetera, but it's just one of those old buildings that breathes. And they did a giveaway of stuff, and Julie and I went over, and I saw they got that coffee cup. I got this table. This table, it kicks ass. It's, I think it's Chinese, and it's like an old telephone stand, that when you first had telephones. I'm gonna black lacquer it. It's gonna look Chinese when I get done with it. Um, I got a bunch of stuff. We got, just we just gotta load it up. I got a whole Chinese like tea service thing. The cups are over there, but I'm not gonna go get them. So today I got that. I got a coffee cup to take to meetings. It's covered. It looks like wood. It's like so. I have my own coffee cup, and my cacao from Peru. Woohoo! Uh, I'm trying to think. And my necklace, and this dinner was incredible. The dinner was amazing. And the coolest part was people came over. That's the coolest thing about this place. People come here. There's in and out at the door. And Buddy, the dog, he knows everybody. And I already know his barks. Yep, we know them. Who the hell is this? So, really, the last 2 months has been me being sick, systematically going through my stuff because I had to inventory, what all is missing. And uh, I just couldn't do it fast. And I got tired really fast and, that kind of thing. And now we're headed into my power time. Let's see, today's my birthday, October the 18th. And today in history was the very first spacewalk by an all-female astronaut team. It was 2 women, but it's the first time in history that that's ever happened. It happened on my birthday. And I was like, "La, la, la." And, kudos to whoever at NASA didn't pack spacesuits big enough for the men, so the women and a funny thing, they actually accomplished what they were supposed to do. So, I felt like that was the universe saying, "Happy birthday." And then there was, uh last night, there were cribbage is a big thing here under this roof. It was, so there was a cribbage game going on last night. They cannot force me to play it yet. But we went outside, they came down there and said, "Happy birthday." It's like 1 in the morning, and went outside, and the moon, just being the moon, but there was a big, like a spherical rainbow all the way around it, and it was all the clouds, but you could tell that it wasn't just like a rainbow like you draw when you were kids, it was a ball. It was in a sphere of rainbow colors. It was just awesome. So I asked for Northern Lights, but that'll do. That's good enough. Um, we just had the meteor shower. Yeah, so it's it's good for me here. Um, it's getting more comfortable. I was thrilled to find out I'm an alumni. I'll be an alumni at 2 colleges right after other stuff happens at the other college, and so you see, I don't really have that much to talk about. I just don't really have that much going on. It was just, uh, must going on contact, and no contact means no contact. They have friended people on Facebook, and so they watch what I post through friends, and so I can't respond to because people are messaging me all the time. "Oh, well, they said this and they said that, and this is and I'm sure this has something to do with it." I'm like, "Don't do that. Don't do that." And no contact means no contact. Don't tell me that stuff. I don't care what they're doing. Don't do that. But mostly the reason I'm not on Facebook is because it's just too damn loaded. They've got so many hidden programs that it just buffers, and that just you have to peel me off the ceiling with a spatula. I mean, I go nuts. It's just too slow. So I watch anime and make my notes and work on my stuff, and I may have an editor like a professional one, and I'm just waiting to hear back. Uh, and that's it. It's the kitties. I wonder where they are. Now I said they stay here with me, and they're probably upstairs getting into stuff. So things are good, and for the first time, I'm like looking forward to Halloween. And I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is a big deal over here in Butte. It's a big deal, and I'm actually thinking about like Christmas. I'm told that there's something going on around Christmas time. I don't know if it was like a roundup or I don't know what it was, and they have to attend. And Julie turns around and goes, "And that means you too." So I'm apparently going somewhere for Christmas. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's just recovery related. There is no ACOA here, which is Adult Children of Alcoholics. Um, so I've been trying to catch that online, and it's very difficult because, like I say, with the Wi-Fi, it sometimes it doesn't show videos. It'll stall out, and it'll just say, there's just not the power to run it. So there's a few details we have to work out yet. This is my book I'm reading lately. The Teachings of let's see, there we go. The Teachings of Michio Kushi, who, if you know anything macrobiotics, um, I'm serious about the healing thing and about, uh, getting better. Oh, thank you, Keith. Keith writes happy birthday, Barb. Yeah. Who would have thought, huh? That's fun. And I'll tell you, in this little specific family clan group here in Butte, you cannot swing a dead cat without hitting a Libra. I'm telling you, everybody's got birthdays in October. Not that I recommend swinging dead cats. It's just you can't hit one. You can't. But yeah, we've been going to a lot of parties and that kind of thing, and it's just very nice to be going out doing things, and it's even better to just say no, and it's okay that the answer's no. You don't get when I thank you, Keith, meticulous and organized, and the toothbrush has to be in. I'm not that kind of Libra. I'm the other kind of Libra. I'm the one that just like throws shit in the air and turns into art. And I don't know why I'm going through this stuff. Oh, put that down. So it's headed into my power time, and I want to make the most of it without exhausting myself. I meet with the new doctor on Thursday, and when I did that to go meet with this doctor, I was talking with a guy from Medicaid, which, go figure. Move out of Missoula, and suddenly you get Medicaid on the phone. And he said something so bizarre. He said, "Well, now when you get there, you make sure that they fill out